Scott Ailes with ThaList. So we want to show you folks our retail auction results database. Let's just check real quick. I think we're pushing 8,000 results now, 8,166 results in our database over the last year and a half, not to mention the 15 years of data from our activity on the list, which is pretty cool. We'll get into that. So I had a customer call asking what he should put in a 96 Porsche C2 Coupe with 45,000 miles. So I'm just going to go in here in 1996 Porsche, and we'll search the entire database and see that we've got 24 results. And if I want to collapse the view and see more of the data first, there's some of these cars aren't going to apply. So this particular car on top 20 days ago, that's relevant. So let's click on that. So here's a 96 C2 Coupe 6-speed. Here are the details on the car. If we want to look at the actual car, where it was sold, and the link to the auction, we just click on that blue button and it'll pull up. In this particular case, I think it was sold on Bring a Trailer, and there's the auction. So we can get all the details on the car, photographs, and when it's Bring a Trailer, we load all the results. It's really cool because you have all the forum commentary about that car. That can be very helpful and detailed. So anytime you click on that off-site link, it opens a new tab. So you just close that tab and you're back to where you wanted to be. Now here's a really cool situation. If I reduce this model, this is a chart of all the data in our system. So if I reduce the details here to just 911 and do let's say 96 to 97 year models and hit apply, we're going to see all the 911 products. You'll see that's all 15 years of our data. Pretty robust. We've got some real big numbers up here, so let's grab this little slide bar and get rid of those. We don't really care about the cars that are over 100 grand. They're not relevant at all to this particular car we're trying to value. And although this is really cool to see, there's certainly a price trend that you can see that's moving up with these cars. Let's slide it over so we're looking at the last year, year and a half. So here's all of our data points. We've got some posts from our folks at ThaList offering to sell, but you can see largely there's almost nothing under 40 grand. Most dealers are going to hit this car at 40 or under, but we can clearly see the retail auction results are very strong 40 to 60 grand. And if we want to look at any one of those in particular, I can just hover over this and click on it and open this post up, and happens to be that same car, so I'd close that out. Maybe I want to see one of the lesser expensive units. Here's a 6-speed 50,000 mile car. They did 54.6, so it gives me more insight. I close that out. Let's just look at the bottom of the barrel here, the 97 with 108, a cab, which I think is not worth as much as a coupe today. That car did 38 grand, but different car, 108,000 miles. So it's a pretty safe bet that 50 grand would be a good wholesale number. That's what we're going to go with, 50 grand.